Craziest load I drove was from Florida to Idaho. I went from Washington State to Tampa, Florida with a load of wine. You know, they do have grapes up in Washington State. So I picked up a tractor trailer full of wine in Washington State. I don't remember where I was exactly in Washington. Doesn't matter. Coming down to the Tampa area was almost as far as you can go in a truck in the continental United States. I mean, Seattle to Miami is pretty much as far as you can go. I almost did that. Trucking is about to slow down due to the massive recession coming. I don't know. I'm not an economist. That's the tennis courts. No, I would never do that ice road trucking bullshit. What do those guys do? Survive on fucking canned goods? My sodium would be so high, my fucking heart would be beating out of my chest. Yeah, I think the November elections are really going to slow down the destruction of the Obama administration. Canned goods, like one can, 70% of your sodium. Yeah, I believe it. Thoughts on the world's deadliest road? I have no idea what that is. I just know a stretch of highway that I've never done that I'd like to do is I-70 west of Denver when you go up near Vail, Colorado. Um, the Vail Pass, which I think is Eisenhower Tunnel. I think going the other direction, the other tunnel has a different name. They're both named after presidents, I believe. I think it's above 10,000 feet. Oh, someone look it up. Eisenhower Tunnel. What's the name of the tunnel going in the opposite direction? And what's the elevation? It's on I-70 near Vail, Colorado. But a lot of those tunnels get shut down due to weather all the time. I think when they shut down the tunnels, um, I think to go over the pass, you even go up higher in elevation. It's just called the Eisenhower Tunnel. I thought going the opposite direction had a different name. No, I've never hauled a lowboy trailer. Elevation 11,158. Dude, that's up there. You get out at over 11,000 feet to take a piss, you're gonna be fucking breathing hard. Yeah, that's on my bucket list for driving, is to hit the Eisenhower Tunnel. Oh, 11,000 feet. Yeah, that's fucking up there, bro. That diesel's going to be starving for air at 11,000 feet. A lot of trucks pull over on the side of the road and take a break. That seems like a shitty place to take a break. Father, take a Viagra. What for? To masturbate? I don't know what that noise was. I hope my battery doesn't die. I won't be able to save this. Yeah, we're in the that was a jet. I don't know if it was a Lear jet, but it was definitely a smaller jet. Um, we're Boca Raton Airport, which is right next to the Florida Atlantic University campus. Is we're right in the flight path of planes taking off after they leave the Boca Raton Airport. That was Dale Chance taking flying lessons. Yeah, buddy. I can tell by the engines it was 40% throttle with 30-degree flap. Give me a break. Most of the time when they take off, they're headed up to like the New York area. And they fly they fly over the ocean to get from Boca to New York. It was on a downward to final. No, that was definitely taken off. I can't tell what that was. Ever took a trip on Amtrak? No, I've never been on an Amtrak. Oh, there went the comments. PJ Braun may be out early. That's awesome. Huh. I like what you tried to spell out, Pierce Brosnan. Apparently, Dale got into a fender bender with the Tesla. I haven't heard that. Did you train today? Yeah, I did legs. Oh, I hate Boca so much. That's funny. Opinions on high intensity training by Mike Mensner. I think it's interesting. I think you can use some of the techniques, but I think to train exclusively that way um, isn't for everybody. Can't wait for Polivy to be prime minister. I have no idea who that is. John Wilkes Booth's last leg. I like that name. Clutch has got a song about John Wilkes Booth. I discovered the body of John Wilkes Booth. .007 is a black female now? That's horrible. Oh, Clutch's first album is amazing. Will Lenny do another show? I don't think he can afford it. Metallica or Megadeth? Definitely Metallica. Thoughts on the Clash? I don't know. I mean, the Clash reminds me of the middle 80s. Nothing reminds me of 1985 like the Clash. Could Lenny survive another show? I don't know. It would probably be healthy for him up until the point where he started taking DNP to lose fat and taking diuretics to lose water. That's probably what would kill him. But other than that, it'd be good for him. I think Lenny's been training very lazy for a couple of years now. Metallica since 1992 has been trash. They have some great songs in Garage Inc., but that's it. Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. Ever since the Black Album, when they released Enter Sandman to have its song on the radio, they really sold out. Enter Sandman was the beginning of the end, or actually probably was the end. I don't know anything about a nightclub fire in 2003 in Rhode Island. How tall is Dale really? I would say he's 5'6.5" at the most, because he calls himself 5'7". He's probably more like 5'6". Hmm. How many more years do you think you'll live? Well, if I continue on my current lifestyle, I could live a long time. No drinking, no smoking, plenty of sleep, decent amount of exercise, doing cardio like 3 days a week. Great White caused that fire. I remember that band. How much do you weigh now, Father? I'm not going to answer that question because you guys will do nothing but rip on me for being a heavy. Let's just say I look awesome. Let's focus more on how good I look. Love you, Father. I'm off to jujitsu. Wow, that sounds like good exercise.